Now, Sebastian Gorka, look, I got to say that I do think Joe Biden won all those votes, and that's what worries me, because I think a lot of that would have been an anti-Trump vote, not a Joe Biden vote, because I can't believe that that man alone could have got those votes for some of the reasons you suggest. Picking up on that, I always thought that Donald Trump was, you know, crude and rude and erratic and sometimes didn't have a firm grasp of the facts, to put it politely. He hired and fired people like a whirlwind, including, you know, your ally Steve Bannon. And I thought, golly gosh. But in the end, I was thinking, well, not in the end, all the way through it, I was thinking, maybe this is the kind of guy so sure of himself, for right reasons or wrong, that only he could withstand the amazing vitriol and bias and misinformation from the media, etc., etc. It had to take a very, well, strange or strong or whatever. It had to take a Donald Trump to survive that. Is that how you see it? What did you, because you were inside, is my view of Trump wrong, or is that exactly how you see it too, having seen it from the inside?
Well, look, your viewers can check for themselves. Have a look at the photographs of prior presidents. Have a look at, Obama day one and then 4 years later, or George Bush day one on the inauguration and the end of his first term. This job chews people up and spits them out. Donald Trump, I was there when he left. I was at Andrews Air Force Base when he said goodbye to a small group of his supporters and former employees. He looked better than he did 4 years ago. This is a guy who's like Benjamin Button. He goes backwards in time. And you're right. What he went through is absolutely remarkable. Let's be clear. Forget about how many people did or didn't vote for Joe Biden. Think of this, just this one indisputable fact. A man who for 4 years was under the withering fire, the slings and arrows of the fake news industrial complex that called him a misogynist, an Islamophobe, a racist, a white supremacist, and then a Nazi 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Despite the calumny, despite the libel, Donald Trump, 4 years later, after 2016, got 11 million more votes than he did in 2016. And he got the largest percentage of Hispanic and black votes for a Republican president since the 1960s. That is remarkable. And only a non-politician like him, who is in the toughest market in the world, Manhattan real estate, could have come through the way he did. And look, nobody else can do what he does. No, Donald Trump tomorrow could say, I'm going to a stadium in Poughkeepsie tomorrow, 8 p.m. It will be flooded. There will be over-registration by factors. Nobody can do that. None of the rising stars in the conservative movement, nobody on the left. And that's why he is the most powerful person outside of the White House, and maybe including the person who's taking a nap in the White House.
Sebastian Gorka, I wait agog to see whether whether Donald Trump really will come back in 4 years' time. That will be worth watching. The popcorn is out. Thank you so much indeed for your time.
God bless, and you're absolutely right. Buy shares in popcorn.